everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. I'm still tidying up in here, but in the meantime, I received a package. I know my eyelids look yellow as F because I used a concealer in this. I got, and I was the first to purchase from CR Lashes. Yes, CR Lashes. That is Christine Reynolds. That's the C and the R. Lashes. Now, she had a lash business before, and then she decided to bring it back. Girl, I'm glad you did. Let me get my usual package opening scissors. Those are always near me somewhere. So I love the packaging. And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all in one package. So there were a few kinks to work out, and I'm glad that it worked out. Make sure I got everything out of here. Oh, ordered that many lashes. Okay. You know, sometimes when you order stuff and then you're like, wait, how much did I order? Well, I'm going to say 3, 4, 6 pairs of lashes, right? So this is the Sassy Lashes. Now, one of these, and it might be these, should be glasses friendly. So you know when I have to wear my glasses. And then there is Wild, because sometimes you want to be a little wild with your lashes. And then there is Baby Doll. Right? Those are cute. And then there's Fairy, which are fairly nice. Now on the back of each one of these is a sticker. Sitting them over here. And then there's on those days where you want to be a princess. On other days, we're all the queen. So what I'm going to do, and I will tell you, it does come with a tube of lash glue. So every order comes with the tube of lash glue. And if you see, it has the tool in here to help you with your lashes. Now, my other tool for lashes is the Curse Cosmetics Lash Kit. It doesn't come with the eyelashes, but it does come with your tools that you will need, including the scissor. Now, Christine may do the scissor later on, which is great because she's just restarting. So instead of looking all weird like this and everything, I took out the Xmas Nightmare palette from Curse Cosmetics. Christine and I are both mavens. So this is just for her. So it's up to her if she wants me to put a maven code out there or not. I might anyway. So we're just going to go in with this brush right into going out of our comfort zone here. Go in this blue. And then I want to show you, like, when you do a look, right? I just did not feel like... Remember, blue and yellow makes green. So that's going to make some sort of odd green color. Now, when it comes down to lashes, I have these. And, you know, obviously, which I just got in today. And I have 2 pairs from Cursed. I don't have any from Gerard Cosmetics yet. Get a brush out here and blend that on that, because on this side it's really like, if you don't blend, it was the brush that I used to put that on, honestly. So yeah, there is that. So this is giving off a light green hue, which I think is cool. Now, one thing that she will be having next month is colored lashes. So make sure that you stay tuned for those, because that's always going to be good. Now we're just going to go into this red, which I didn't show you. It's kind of a chrome, not a dual chrome, it's just a chrome. I was going to use the Hide Your Face palette, and I'm like, you know what? I still have this palette. Just use it. I haven't used it often enough anymore. I kind of put it in semi-retirement for a little while. And now when you do that, you're going to get this interesting purple. Remember, go up, don't go down. You want to pull that up because you want to go with the flow of the eye. Now the other reason I went with Christine's brand for now is because I want to show support. But Curse Cosmetics is considered to be a small business, okay? CR Lashes is a small business. Female owned, yes. But what matters is the quality. Gotta remember that quality. And these look like quality lashes, and I can't wait to take a pair out of the box in a moment. And let me just get another brush. Go in here, and we're just gonna pick this up. That right there. I don't really do looks like this that much. Not really. Don't know why. I just don't. So then we're gonna go back in right here and just take that up. There, you're like, get to the lashes, please. You have to have a look before you can do your lashes. Or at least hopefully you do a look before you do your lashes. So I'm gonna finish this part. I moved that just to push the pause button. Now on to the mascara. Go ahead and just do the tops of your lashes. This is the Magic Wand Mascara by Curse Cosmetics. Hold your mirror down. Look down. Now I'm going to just do this part. My thing is, I don't like doing this part after putting a lash on, because I don't want this getting on the lashes. Does that make sense? So now we're just going to bring out the lash curler, which I don't really use that often. Wait, no, we can't now because I did put that mascara on. Should have done that ahead of time. Anyway, so I do have a lash applicator, and I'm glad I have my lash scissors because that's really going to help me lash it out. Now, one thing, if you notice that I hadn't done yet, was go under the eye, because I want to wait to do that. Let me put a little setting spray on first. From my friend Rich. That is. Anyway, so you might wonder, I'm wearing shorts. It's hot today. Which ones do I want to try first? These are pretty. I don't know. I think I might want to try. And she said if these came off, it's because she wanted to get like these pretty glittery boxes. So don't worry about that. If it came off, it came off. I ain't worried about it. Here's the funny thing. These are the fairy lashes. And she's right. It's kind of funny. Fairy and baby doll are stuck together. That's funny. Not those. Not those. I think I will go with the Sassy Lash. I'm not sure. It's hard. Thank you for making it hard to choose. I appreciate that. I do, however, appreciate that. Oh my goodness. What do I want to do here? Baby doll. Queen. I haven't used big lashes in a long ass time, I'll tell you that much. So we'll just look. We're just gonna be the queen of the day. We're gonna go with Queen. Queen. Now, she said when you go to do this, right? That take and you want to cut from the smallest end, which I agree, and that's the inner corner part. I gotta get this up here. Girl, you got this on here. Good. So, this is the inner corner. When they come like this, right? Remember, when you have it faced towards you, this is your left. So, what's right to you is my left arm. So, the trick to putting on lashes is keep your mirror down and make sure you're using the right freaking hand. To go like this. Girl, that's the pet spiders for powwow. And then you want to simply cut that right there. Save these. Save your little inner corner bits, because on those days where you don't want too much but you want to just add a little something, that's your little something. And I know the glue isn't on there yet. Send a pair of these to Rich. I should. I owe him a birthday gift. Should just send him some lashes. With some lash glue. Now, I've seen this lash glue before. And I think it's cool. And this is another way to apply your lashes. It's also a good tool if you have a hair. You know what I mean? So always be very careful with your lash glue. Make sure it is indeed open. Some of these need to be cut at the end, some of these do not. Depends on your brand. Okay, let me take care of that. Okay, now that we have that on there, and I know I have way too much by accident, you can wipe that off your lash. Now, she said this lash glue actually dries clear, and I believe that. It's already starting to dry, because I don't want that stuck to my lashes like that. And just go ahead and just very carefully take a makeup wipe and take care of that. So... you know that song. So, and while it's drying, curve your lashes. See that start to dry clear. So we're going to wait for that to dry. Now, I went ahead and put that on like this. I'm just going to have to straighten that lash. I was using this to apply it. I'll tell you, it's when you haven't put lashes on in a while, gotta get back in the swing of that, you know? And make sure that the glue is dry all the way, because to love everything, you don't want to accidentally glue your eye shut. I've heard those stories. I have definitely heard those stories. Ooh, a little bit of that. She's going to tell him he's in the black. Go under the eye like that, or on there. So I'm gonna put the other lash on. We definitely can't put my glasses on. So here we are with the lashes on. My glasses will not fit on that, so I'm not worried about it. So this is how they look. Because today we are just wearing the Queen of Lashes, CR Lashes, and I'll try to leave her link in the pinned comment. I will try to do that, and hope you like these. I hope you go over there to CR Lashes. They are budget friendly, I will tell you that. I purchased mine for $5.99. A box. I think they're pretty. Honestly, I want to try these ones the next time I do a look. That way I can see if these ones are glasses friendly, because I believe they might be. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? If you're going to do the under eye on one, you better do it on both. Because, oops. Guess I didn't have that on there all the way. Hold on. There we go. Now it's the finished look. So, with the CR Lashes, like I said, she and I are both fellow mavens. I don't know if this is made anymore, but I still have mine. So, using the Magic Wand Mascara under the eye, I used some Gerard Cosmetics Lavender Setting Powder. On the cheek is the Magic Cream Blush. And for contour, I used some Moon Powder from Cursed. Used some of the Undead foundation mixed with another foundation, but it still looks like this. And I used the setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics, the Rich Luxe one. And on the lip, I have two of the different Cursed Cosmetics matte liquid lip. I have Ritual as the liner and have Tombstone on there. This will stay for a while. But anyway, so with these lashes, oh my goodness. Wow. These are beautiful. Thank you, Christine, for coming back with your lashes. They're beautiful. I like them. They're really light. They're not a heavy lash. Some lash companies, they will put out a heavy lash, and what I mean by that is the lash band itself can be very heavy. These are not. That's why I say, if you want some beautiful lashes like these, like I said, you know, I'm wearing Queen, and then these are Sassy, Wild. Then we have Fairy Princess, and Baby Doll, which I almost put these on today. That's a whole other video. But like I said, if you want to go check her out, because she is a small business, it'll make you stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one. I absolutely love these. Thank you, Christine, for coming back with that. Bye. Something I forgot to show you is this. Thank you so much for being my first customer. And you're